What's going on, team? Domonique Hargrove here, founder of Slight Edge Performance Program. And I want to come to you with a message real quick that's going to help you. It's going to help empower you. I want you to think about your goal. What is it that you want to achieve? And I'm going to tell you something. Me personally, I cannot afford to have fear. I just can't. I don't know about you. I can't afford to have fear. Now, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, those will produce and help me, will create, and even put money in my pocket. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But fear won't do anything but rob you of your destiny and your purpose. So I want you to think about your goal. I want you to think about your burning desire. You know, before you lay down at night, when you get up in the morning, what's burning inside of you to accomplish? You might be thinking about helping your mom out, being successful so you can help your family out. You might have a child. You might be thinking about making a better way for your son and for your daughter. You might be thinking about achieving your goal. People said you couldn't do it. People said that you weren't strong enough, you weren't big enough, you weren't smart enough. I want you to think about your goal. And I want you to see yourself accomplishing your goal. Now I want you to think about a challenge. What are the challenges that you could possibly face in the pursuit of your goal? What are things that might appear as giants in your life that'll keep you from your destiny? You know, when I was playing football in high school, and man, I played on a great team. Two of the guys that I played with wind up going to the NFL and playing. You know, my buddy Mark and my buddy Brandon both played in the NFL. You know, I was an NCAA athlete. I played college football at Virginia State University, and I was fortunate to have an NFL Pro Day, you know. But in high school, I was a punt returner, and I was a punt returner in college. And as a punt returner, Devin Hester, Deion Sanders, I commend all punt returners, because if you haven't attempted to return a punt, to catch a punt, you need to try. It's a whole nother ball game. Well, I had a fear. I had a challenge of dropping the ball. So, you know, in practice, I dropped the ball one time and I dropped the ball again, and a fear formed in my mind of dropping the ball. So what did I do? I got with the punter on the team. I said, hey, man, I need to stay extra. I need to stay extra time after practice. Can you punt some balls to me so I can practice catching and fielding my punts? He said yes. So I had to work on the area that I was weak in. I had to work on the area that I had a challenge in. And you know what ultimately happened? I set the record for my high school. It still stands today. I set the record for most punt return for touchdowns in one game. I had two back-to-back punt returns for touchdowns in one game. I was doing the Tebow before Tebow was doing it. We all was doing it back then. But anyway, guys, you cannot afford to have fear. You can't afford it. So I want you to think about your dream. Think about your goal. Now let's talk about it for a second. What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. Imagine being in a invisible jail, and you think you're in prison. You think you're bound by your circumstances, but it's a lie. It's false evidence appearing real. Those giants, those challenges, those circumstances that seem hard in your life, you can do something about it. And I'm especially talking to athletes right now, because there is a higher standard for you guys. You guys are influencers. You influence the world. You guys make an impact, whether it's negative or positive. Now, how do you overcome your challenge? How do you overcome fear? By faith. By believing. What does it mean to have faith? What does it mean to believe? Well, I can tell you right now, believing is an action. If anyone tells you, or if you even tell yourself or anyone that you believe something, that means that you are prepared to take action to do something about it. If I say, man, I believe I'm going to get a Division I football or basketball scholarship, and I'm going to get my schooling paid for. Well, if you're not putting in that extra work in the weight room, on the field, whatever your sport is, if you're not putting the right nutrition in your body to fuel your body and give your body the energy you need to perform, if you're not doing your schoolwork and having a passion for your education and learning, that's the most important thing as a student athlete. And even if you're a professional athlete, once a student, always a student. Never stop learning. How do you face your giants? How do you face your circumstances? With faith. Being bold. Guys, there's a higher standard for athletes. When I was preparing for my NFL Pro Day back in 2010, I got to train alongside some great athletes. Some guys that I see on TV playing for the Cowboys, playing for the Colts, Now we know that the NFL will tell you the average length or lifespan of an NFL career is 3 years. Is it limited to that? No. But they also tell you that after you get out of the NFL or whatever sport you play, they say 70% of players go broke. With the NBA says over 60%, 5 years after being out of the NBA, making millions of dollars, players go broke. I'm going to give you 2 points real quick that's going to help you have the advantage both on the field, off the field, in uniform, out of uniform, no matter what sport you play. I need you to make sure my information's down here. I want you to connect with me. All right? Because these 2 points that I'm going to give you, one main thing that's going to help you is association. Who you hang with. All right? Who you're listening to. Because who you're listening to and who you hang with is going to determine what you think. What you think is going to determine what you do. What you do is going to decide how you live. I know you strive to get in that end zone. Get there. I know you strive to hit that goal. Hit that goal. But there's 2 points. The first, character development. Who you are. And who you hang around, who you listen to is going to determine who you become. You have greatness inside you, man. You have power inside you. You are special. There's something great for you to achieve. I need you to know that. So character development. You don't even have to be in person with someone. You're associating with me right now. When you read a book from a successful person, you associate with that person. All right? If you listen to a CD or listen to an audio, I like to listen to personal development audios. Why? I'm associating with millionaires without even ever meeting them. So first, character development. Your character, your good name will take you farther than money will. Your character will keep you where your talent takes you. Second thing, leadership in business. Athletes, there is a higher standard for you guys. I don't care if you're in high school heading to college or you're in college heading to the NFL. You need to learn about leadership in business. Learn about business. Learn about the difference between profit and wages. The difference between thinking like a business owner and thinking like an entrepreneur. When I was getting my degree, I got my undergrad degree in mass communications. I got my master's degree in sport management. And while I was in college, I learned that it's not all about what you know. It's about who you know and who knows you. And using what you know to connect with who you want to know and who you want to know you. All right? Get in the profit zone, guys. Learn about business. Learn how to create your own income. Learn how to be a business owner versus just being an employee. There's nothing wrong with being a high-paid employee. Nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, there's a higher standard for you. Domonique Hargrove, founder of Slight Edge Performance Program. All my information is down there. Connect with me, guys. Go to www.slightedgeperformance.net right now. When you get there, at the top, it's going to say register. You want to register your own personal, customized profile so you can get access to NSF Certified for Sport supplements. Sport nutrition is huge. It's going to help you perform at your highest level, strengthen your performance, and prevent injury. Follow my blog, dhdiamond.wordpress.com. Connect with me on Twitter at dhdiamond2012. Email me, d.hmarketing@yahoo.com. All the information is down there. Remember, when it comes to your life, your health, your performance, don't just play the game, but know, learn, and understand how the game is played. Okay, I'll see you at the top. Until next time, peace. God bless.